Hello. I'm just I'm making this video. Basically, this is all of my vent videos, I'm assuming, like a form of therapy, since I'm sure nobody's really watching this. But I'm just I'm really curious to know how many people really are out there that like really care about the insurrection. You know? Like, I feel like this can't be some propagandized, like, commercial, we're gonna talk about it till we don't talk about it no more, and it's not important no more. Like, oh yay, no more kids in cages. Oh no, it's no more talking about kids in cages. You know? And I saw a video today where Janine Pirro, I think that's her name, she was on C-SPAN, and they took a call from a man from Texas who I take my hat off to, said he's tired of having these anti-immigration conversations, which I in particular really am. And he said, stop saying these Mexicans over there, these black people over there. You know what I mean? Like, we're all Americans. Like, we're all immigrants, potentially, most of us. Some of us didn't choose to be here, but you know what I mean. And so when something happens to a group of people who are marginalized, who are minorities, and you get on national TV or the radio or the satellites and say there was a mass shooter, you don't ever differentiate. You don't ever say the white shooter for some reason. It could be a Muslim terrorist, a black shooter, a Muslim shooter, a brown shooter, a Hispanic shooter. You know, those get labeled. Oh, you gonna know what color they are, right? But when it's a white man, and most of the time it's a white man, y'all don't say white male shooter. Y'all say the shooter. Y'all say domestic terrorists, homegrown terrorists. So we know, they belong to us. Well, they belong to y'all. They don't belong to me. But he was like, stop saying it like that. Stop saying the mass shooter shot up a mosque and killed this amount of Muslims. Say the white male terrorist shot up a mosque and killed Americans. Period. Right? Stop erasing the color when it's the fucking criminal. When it's the terrorist, y'all don't have a problem criminalizing any other color, right? And when you do it that way, you're creating the environment where the terrorism, when it's not colorized like everything else, until it's advantageous for you, with the same distinction between an American and somebody who's not from here. Like, it's okay to attack those people. And we're not going to criminalize you because you're white. Because you're the right color. Because the insurrection was a big deal. Like, minus all the emotion, minus all the lies, minus the fact that Mitch McConnell want to come out with this speech talking about how he know Trump really guilty, but you said he wasn't when it really counted. Besides all of that, right? In Myanmar, which is a South Asian or South Indonesian, South Asian country that just found democracy, according to America, which I don't understand why countries are trying to find out what democracy is from America, because they don't understand shit, apparently. Their government was just overthrown by the military after a democratic election, free and fair election, and they elected a president, right? But the military said no, right? How close to corruption do we have to be? How close to alternative facts do we have to be before there's enough of the same people who stormed the Capitol to infiltrate the FBI, the military, the police force, whatever, right? Congress, for them to be enough of them. Right now, they're the minority when it comes to, people that's going to storm the Capitol, apparently. There's 74 million against 81 million, right? But there could be more. You know what I mean? There could be more. So what happens if we don't do what we're supposed to be doing out here? What happens when there is more? They do overthrow it. They do succeed. They decide to install a government that takes us back to slavery. They install a government that, basically our worst nightmares, our worst fears come true. I don't need Trump as a dictator, right? I really don't. We really don't. We all don't. You know what I mean? Because the man said it. He said, y'all don't want to make America great again, which when was it? Y'all want to make America hate again. Now, how we going to get back to a time when we was more oppressed than now and be okay with that? I don't understand. And the fact that people who are unemployed, who didn't vote, the fact that y'all want to go back to the time, because I don't think y'all understand y'all history. That's what's wrong. Y'all don't understand y'all's history. Because we ain't getting left behind. We might struggle. We might take 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, but guess what? We stepping, and y'all ain't. Y'all poor white Americans, you're not. I'm just gonna put that out there. You're not. Y'all living on a lie and a prayer. A prayer to the wrong person. Wrong thing. You base your ideologies on alternate facts. And you listen to mouthpieces that are, it's in their betterment to mislead you and keep you confused and make you storm the Capitol if you don't want to take responsibility for it. Because I'll give you that. I could say you was brainwashed, and maybe, we're in a time where people ain't doing much, and you just got so much fed into you that you lost touch with reality, and you did some dumb stuff. I'll give you that. But if you can't come back, then what? I done seen 3 videos of people saying that they ain't doing it no more, but they was white women. The men's ain't coming back. And if y'all ain't, I don't know where y'all finna go, but you can't stay here because I'm not. We already went through this trauma with Trump, and I refuse to be worried about a non-existent civil war, about I'm not going back to that time. I don't know what I gotta do. I don't know what I gotta do, but I'm not finna go back to a time where somebody walking down the sidewalk and they just get shot, and the people that shot them just keep going, don't nobody get convicted. I'm not going back to that time. I'm not going back to the time when we get drugged by trucks and all of that. And it's still happening, but it's not happening at the frequency it was, and I would prefer for y'all to get off of that. Get off of that horse, bro. Get off of that hill. Get off of that horse. Come back down from that mountain. Don't climb it no more. Because all of this rhetoric that's infusing in people to hate minorities, it's getting worse. It's getting stronger. And it's coming from minorities too. And that really makes me mad. Like, Candace Owens need to come back. I don't know what happened to you, bro. I don't know who hurt you. But you need to stop it. You ain't got enough money yet saved up. You ain't got enough money yet from these capitalists. You don't have enough. Because you need to stop. Because you don't understand how dangerous your platform is. You really don't. But I'm done. I mean, I'm a be done. Because this video long. And, I mean, it really doesn't matter. But I'm just going to say, you know, I don't think y'all get what's going on out here. I really don't. I just need to find the people that's thinking like me, because we ain't finna lose sight of the mission, because y'all ain't finna have me out here going through none of that. None of it. Me or my baby. None of that. No. No.